Okay, so the common agenda, the overall description of it, we have the description of the problem, which is basically the vision that we just worked on, or collective goal. We have clear goals for change, key strategies for researching those goals, and approaches to evaluation and measurement, and also a set of principles to guide our behavior within the group with each other. Slide, please. So Cindy already did this part for me. Thank you so much. So yeah, that's the collective goal that we're working on, and we worked on it a little bit today, and we'll probably keep working on it because it's always going to be changing, and so we'll get back to that again next time probably. So after that, we're going to create some specific sub goals. And these are just kind of what we're working with right now. Again, they're not concrete. So I think these will eventually become our working groups, right, Cindy?
Probably, yeah.
Cool. And we did a little bit of work with those last time too. And then the next one, please. So the key levers of how we advance that collective goal. So what do we do in each of these working groups? And so that's more of the stuff we came up with before. And let me check my notes. Okay, and the next one is about creating boundaries. So then we'll have to decide, we'll have to kind of frame what we're actually going to work toward. And again, keep them loosely defined because everything's going to shift, and we will have to apply some kind of geography too, and there's no set playbook, so we're all just kind of winging it, but we all just have to keep having these conversations, and that's how we'll eventually shape it. Next, please. So it's important that we develop a common understanding of how we'll do our work and what we should expect in our behavior and others' behaviors. So how do we determine priorities and workable solutions? How do we center equity? How do we manage conflict? How do we make working the initiative most accessible, and especially for affected individuals? And so we have a couple places to start. The Collective Impact Forum.
Sorry, I was
and
looking for
What?
Okay, sorry. It didn't seem like I was on the right slide. Sorry.
You're great. The Collective Impact Forum and some of their partner organizations have developed this list of core values. So we can kind of just use this as a starting point, and then we'll kind of tailor it to our needs and expectations. So each initiative should aim to achieve a clear social good, and collaboration is not self-justifying. And how we collaborate is just as important as the goals that we seek to accomplish. The ends don't justify the means. Oh, thank you. The social currency, trust, and relationships that evolve as part of an initiative are just as important as the programmatic outcomes that we seek to achieve. And we should seek to elevate voices from the affected individuals and communities and provide space for their leadership. And acknowledging power differentials and provide an active approach to dealing with them.
Did you want to make Brianna's point? There, Jesse.
About what specifically? I'm so sorry.
About that we need to be very careful who we place in the same room at what point, okay. Because some people's attitudes can be harmful, particularly to affected individuals and communities.
Yeah. And yeah, we'll have to have some real conversations about that.
Yeah.
And Sorry, I'm flipping back and forth. Collaboration carries explicit and implicit costs. The principle of equity should guide resource allocation, including compensation for participation. So we'll have to determine what that looks like. And reflection and learning are deliberate acts to ensure that a collaborative is living its values and best serving the membership, the community, and our stated goal. And then they have a few principles of practice as well. So we design and implement the initiative with a priority placed on equity, include community members in the initiative, use data to learn, adapt, and improve, and build this culture that fosters relationship, trust, and respect, and we customize it for our local context. So those are things we'll fine tune as we keep meeting.